My first guest is from Insanity Gaming, Mind of Volt, and Tankfully.
Going into that first match, we wake up at 5 in the morning, all right? And, you know, we gotta get ready. We leave at 6 in the morning, and we get to the venue around like 7 something. Like, it was like, I wanna say like 7:20, 7:30, something around there. And then we wait till 8 o'clock. That's when check-ins were supposed to be. Check-ins didn't happen until like 8:30. And then, you know, after that, we had to wait like 3 hours to warm up to even play our like a warm-up game at all there, just because there's so many teams just playing like with the 2v2 or just other teams just scrimming. So we had to wait a while to even just play that. And those like, it just wasn't like a good warm-up at all. So like that made us going into our first match that we didn't have then for like another like 2 hours after we had our warm-ups. So like we went into that like we weren't feeling the most confident because of how our warm-ups had went and us being iced for 2 hours. Like we just weren't feeling that confident going into it, in my personal opinion. Like it was just the vibe everyone had. Like I'm not saying that like that's how everyone felt. That's just like the vibe that I personally got from everyone on the team. It just felt like I had to get hyped. Like no one else on the team was like screaming or anything, and I was like, I just gotta be that guy. That everyone's like, this guy, right? Just yelling the whole time. So I get like a kill and I just scream, like just getting hyped, getting the whole squad hyped. And we ended up actually like really frying that map. We won 250 to 150. That was a very good map for the whole squad as a whole.
All right, yeah, run me through that search and destroy.
So the search and destroy, then, you know, the whole team, we're feeling confident. After we won the first map, we just all stand up. You know, we're getting hyped. Our first hard point at our first LAN event, it's just, we win it. And it's just like, are you serious? Like, that's crazy. Like, you know, we're all really hyped. And then we just go into the search. And, you know, the first round, we kept the momentum from the hard point. I'm pretty sure none of us dropped, and if any of us dropped, it was only one person. Like, that whole round, we just absolutely fried them. And then after that, I'm not too sure why, like, exactly, but, like, just after that round, it didn't feel like how it did for that round in the hard point. Like, it just, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like when, you know, like sometimes like you just feel when something is different than what it normally is. Like that's just how I personally felt. Like it just felt like the whole team just wasn't like clicking together yet. So like we unfortunately, like we made a couple mistakes. We also like made a couple clutch plays. We ended up falling short 3-6 on the second map.
Run me through that control on Arsenal and what you guys did and what you think you could do better for next time.
So what it was is Richard hit a hit on this earlier. It was off. Our team hits weren't there. We got down early in most rounds, and then we tried to bring it back, and it was just always too late kind of thing. But the biggest thing I would say is just our pacing was off as a team. We were just kind of hitting alone instead of playing as a team like we were that first map.
I don't remember too much of the map except for we won, obviously. I just remember one of the key points was when we rotated the last hill, we kind of like spawned out rock, and they were spawning in the back, and we had Graham in the hill and I think Kane, and then Rich was in stairs, and they just locked everything down, and it was just like the gas that everybody was putting out, man. Richard's end it right here, man. It was just like everybody was just so into it. It was just like awesome. It was an awesome feeling getting the first round of losers and not getting double first round. It was great, especially at our first event.
Basically just keep our pace, and we knew that we were able to veto, so we were just trying to veto around our strengths, and I feel like that helped out a lot with veto instead of just randomized maps, and we just got in the mindset that we're making a losers run. And
It's currently 218 to 220.
Oh, my shot, man! Yo, somebody else challenge me.
Yes! Let's go. It's currently 229 to 220. We're up. 231.
End it here.
Let's go, end it!
Window. Win it here, boys. In this shit here.
Let's go.
End it here, boys. End it here.
Let's go! Let's go, Dave! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Final score was 250 to 220. We'll keep you updated on when we play next.
The hacienda is just, we're gonna do it, trying our hardest. You know, if we lost, we were going to go home. But I was just trying to get as many kills, try to help my team get as many points in the hill as I possibly could. Try to pick up whatever I needed to do, hold what I needed to hold, and unfortunately, just slipped away.
All right. What are you most looking forward to for the future of Insanity?
The thing I'm most looking forward to is obviously going to more events, because this event for just like the team of 5 and then the org, just it helped us tremendously. Not only just like, you know, like the obvious clout, like you get more followers, you get known more, but like the experience is what I personally value more than the clout. Because like, yeah, the clout's cool and all, but like clout can't take you anywhere. Like it takes skill and determination and stuff like that to take you anywhere. So like getting the experience and just taking that, moving on to the next one, you know. We got top 18 at this event. Let's shoot for better. That's the only way you gotta look at it.
Good. Run me through the next one y'all took on, the search and destroy against that first team.
Your salad's in the refrigerator.
Sounds good.
Was that on that?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
A blooper.
Wait,
Yeah,
I'm
blooper.
not talking to you. Bye, bitch.